Tracy and Alan, the benefits of driving an electric vehicle are pretty well known. No more trips to the gas station, but consider what could happen if there's a problem with the major component in that vehicle.
You've probably heard that EVs are the future, a more cost-effective and eco-friendly alternative to gasoline cars. But the numbers tell a different story. There's an unexpected truth behind the rising cost of charging an electric vehicle compared to fueling a gasoline car. Isn't it concerning? In recent times, we've seen a shift in the automotive industry, with a significant push towards EVs since they're often considered more cost-effective to run than regular gasoline or diesel cars. However, the latest figures have thrown a curveball into this narrative. It appears that the cost of running an EV has now overtaken that of a petrol car. This development is quite surprising and warrants a closer look to understand the dynamics at play. Let's start by examining the factors contributing to this shift. One of the main culprits is the rising cost of charging an EV. Reports indicate that charging station costs have surged by 11%, a substantial increase that directly impacts the cost per mile of operating an EV. This increase is juxtaposed against a decline in petrol prices over the past year, which has made petrol cars more economical to run. The tipping point came when the average cost per mile for an EV hit 18 cents, surpassing the 15 cents per mile cost for a petrol car. This change might seem marginal at a glance, but it adds up significantly over time. For an average driver who clocks around 15,000 miles annually, this cost difference translates to an extra $500 a year when driving an EV. That's a considerable amount that could affect many drivers' decisions when choosing between an EV and a petrol car. Now, you might wonder, what does this mean for the average driver? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, the environmental benefits of driving an EV are clear. They emit no tailpipe pollutants and, depending on the electricity source, can have a lower carbon footprint. On the other hand, the financial implications cannot be ignored. The initial promise of EVs as a cost-effective alternative to petrol cars is being challenged, and drivers need to take these new figures into account when making their vehicle choices. It's also important to consider the broader implications of this shift. If the trend continues, it could slow down the adoption of EVs, which is crucial for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and combating climate change. Governments and industry stakeholders might need to step in to address the rising costs of EVs, charging to ensure that EVs remain an attractive option for consumers. The infrastructure supporting these vehicles is also changing. A key part of this infrastructure is the charging stations, particularly the ultra-rapid chargers. These chargers have become a focal point in the discussion about EV costs and convenience. Ultra-rapid chargers are the fastest type of EV chargers available, capable of delivering a significant amount of charge in a relatively short period. They're a game changer for EV owners who need a quick boost to their battery life. Especially during long trips, the rise in their popularity is evident from the statistics. In December 2023, 45% of all EV charging was done using ultra-rapid chargers, up from 29% the previous year. This surge in usage has contributed to the overall increase in the average cost of charging at public stations. Why are more people using these chargers if they're more expensive? The answer lies in the convenience factor. Ultra-rapid chargers offer a level of speed and efficiency that other chargers can't match. For many drivers, the ability to quickly recharge and get back on the road outweighs the higher cost. However, it's important to note that even with ultra-rapid chargers, charging an EV from a low battery state can still take a considerable amount of time, often several hours. This brings us to a critical point in the EV conversation, the balance between cost and convenience. While ultra-rapid chargers provide a quick solution to the problem of long charging times, they also raise the cost of operating an EV. This increase can affect the overall affordability of EVs and potentially impact their adoption rate. Drivers who are considering switching to an EV must now factor in not only the purchase price and maintenance costs, but also the cost of charging, especially if they plan to use ultra-rapid chargers frequently. The shift towards ultra-rapid charging also has implications for the development of charging infrastructure. As demand for these chargers grows, more investment will be needed in the charging network to ensure that it can handle the increased load. This expansion must be carefully planned to avoid overloading the power grid and ensure that charging stations are available where and when drivers need them. Charging an electric vehicle at home is often seen as one of the perks of ownership. It's convenient and typically it's cheaper than using public charging stations. But not everyone can plug in at home. This is because you need a driveway or a dedicated parking spot, and that's not something that everyone has access to. Imagine living in an apartment building or a dense urban area where parking's at a premium. For many city dwellers, finding a parking spot is hard enough, let alone one with a charging point. This is a significant hurdle because installing a home charger isn't usually an option without a driveway or personal garage. And this isn't just an inconvenience, it's a barrier that could deter people from choosing an EV. Now, you might think, why can't they just use public chargers? Sure, they can, but remember, public chargers, especially the ultra-rapid ones, are getting more expensive. So the cost advantage of home charging goes out of the window, plus relying solely on public charging can be a hassle. You have to plan your day around charging times, which can be lengthy if you're not using a rapid charger, and you might have to deal with charger availability issues. One of the main concerns with charging gullies is the issue of parking. In densely populated areas, finding a parking spot can be a challenge, and the situation could be exacerbated if specific spots are designated for EV charging. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of charging gullies are significant. They could provide a much-needed solution to the home charging problem, making EV ownership more feasible for those without private parking. It's a step towards a more inclusive EV infrastructure, one that accommodates the needs of all drivers regardless of their living situation. Electric vehicles are on a trajectory to become more prevalent on our roads, and as they do, the demand for electricity is naturally expected to surge. This upscale in demand isn't just about more cars plugging into the grid, it's about a fundamental shift in how we power our transportation. As we steer away from fossil fuels, the infrastructure that supports this new electric era is under significant pressure to keep up. Electricity companies are at the forefront of this transition. They're pouring millions into upgrading grids, building new charging stations, and ensuring that renewable energy sources are integrated effectively. These investments are critical to meet net zero targets and to support the increasing number of EVs. As we add more EVs to the mix, the demand for electricity will rise, potentially leading to higher prices if the supply doesn't keep pace. This makes it hard for drivers to decide if they should get an electric car. The money you save from running an electric car isn't guaranteed anymore. It can change with the ups and downs of electricity prices. This uncertainty could influence buying decisions and potentially slow down the adoption of EVs. However, it's not all doom and gloom. The rise in electricity demand due to EVs also presents opportunities. It's a chance for innovation in energy storage, smart grids, and demand response systems. These technologies can help balance the load on the grid, making it more resilient and capable of handling peak charging times. What do you think? Will EVs continue to rise in popularity despite these challenges? Or will the pendulum swing back towards traditional fuel sources? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more.